As the last transmission from Pacific Airlines Flight 111 crackled through the airwaves, the world watched in horror as the words "we're going to have some problems" became a haunting reminder of the devastating power of the skies. Pacific Airlines Flight 111 was a Boeing 767, carrying 227 passengers and one crew member from New York to San Francisco. The crew, led by Captain Ken Wood, had been flying for over an hour when the unthinkable happened. The weather had turned foul, with a storm brewing over the Pacific. Despite the turbulent conditions, Captain Wood had managed to keep the plane on course, but the crew had reported a series of minor malfunctions, including a warning light on the autopilot system. It was a day that would change the lives of everyone on board forever. At 9:41, Captain Wood's voice came over the intercom, his words laced with a sense of urgency. "We're going to have some problems," he said, his tone unmistakably panicked. The crew quickly scrambled to respond, but it was too late. The plane had already vanished from radar, leaving behind only a trail of debris scattered across the ocean. The search and rescue operation that followed would be one of the largest in history, with teams scouring the seas for any sign of the missing plane. But as the days turned into weeks, the question on everyone's mind became, what had happened to Captain Wood and the passengers on board? The investigation into the disappearance of Pacific Airlines Flight 111 was one of the most extensive in aviation history. The National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, launched a probe, scouring the plane's maintenance records, talking to crew members and passengers, and analyzing the plane's black box recorders. But as the investigation progressed, it became clear that something was off. There were no signs of mechanical failure, no indication of turbulence, and no evidence of any external threats. The only clue was the captain's final words, "We're going to have some problems." But what did he mean? And what had led him to utter those chilling words? The case of Pacific Airlines Flight 111 remains one of the most baffling in aviation history. Despite years of investigation, the truth behind Captain Wood's disappearance remains a mystery. Theories have abounded, from pilot error to catastrophic mechanical failure, but none have been proven conclusively. As we reflect on the tragedy, we are left with more questions than answers. What drove Captain Wood to vanish mid-flight? What secrets lay hidden behind the cockpit? And will we ever know the truth?